if you want to join us live, or 800-348-1007. 35192. Want to send me a text? I'll see them there. I was trying to get people, I was trying to get Poundcake all worked up about the skiing. You're not going to be able to ski when you're out there in Breckenridge. I was trying to see if I could get him all worked up, but all the ski nerds were hitting me up. But of course, he's not going to be able to ski out there in August. But still.
I didn't think so.
But there's no snow in the mountains at this time?
You can't ski. I mean, ski season out there is going to be like fall to
probably like
spring.
October to
like November to May or
early
something.
April, yeah.
So when you're out there.
So I don't know necessarily how this is going to work. I know we're out there for a weekend, but we're flying in. And all I know is we're flying into Denver, and then I think my friends who have an apartment in Denver are picking us up, and then I don't know if we're going directly to the cab. I guess we're going directly to the cabin in Breckenridge because it's like an hour and a half away.
Listen, you're going to have so much fun. You're going to have so much fun. Get a thing of edibles for the weekend. You'll have a great time.
Are mushrooms?
You'll have nothing to worry about.
We're having everything delivered.
Probably, yeah.
They're decriminalized.
Yeah. Get some mushrooms.
Boy, every day there's a new story about mushrooms. I was reading some story about this woman who was an alcoholic, and she said that mushrooms cured her of her alcoholism. I mean, I guess you're swapping one thing for another, but it was ruining her life. It's a middle-aged woman. And she said, psychedelics took care of it for me. It opened her mind to a world beyond alcohol abuse.
Too scared. I'm too scared.
You're too scared? Why are you scared?
Because, you guys talk about how paranoid I am on a daily basis. Imagine if I did a mushroom.
Aren't you worried about the things you don't do?
No, I don't. But
not to get all Ram Dass on you, but I mean, aren't you? I mean, I understand, knowing you as long as we have, I understand where you're coming from, but also like, man, what if you do and you have a great time?
But I have no desire, though. That's the thing.
You got these friggin' flies.
I know, right? If you can handle edibles, I think you'll enjoy mushrooms.
I was gonna say I have no desire. Edible is fine. Pot is fine. It took me a while to get into that, just because I was scared. But I guess it would depend on my surroundings. I guess it would have to depend on the people around me.
But you're going to be with friends.
Yeah. Why don't you trust in the Lord?
Trust in the Lord.
The Lord doesn't want me doing coke, and like
no one said coke.
You don't know, and you don't know what the Lord wants you to do.
The Lord doesn't want me to do coke.
Here's what you do.
Not want you to do coke.
He doesn't want me to do. Thou shalt not do a line.
Here's what you do, because you have a couple of options when you fly into Denver. Okay, There is a pig rescue near Denver. Look it up. It's called Hog Haven Farm.
Okay.
What you do is when you get in there, rent a pig, and then it's out there looking for truffles for you, right? So you're in the cabin doing mushrooms. The pig is out there working for you, looking for truffles, and then you come back. I don't know what the connection is here. I'm just saying, listen, there's fun to be had when you're out there.
Oh, God, yeah, I'm just looking for a lumberjack, and now that we're in Breckenridge and it's rich, I'll just turn on my Grinder or my Tinder, see what's out there.
Just look for a rich lumberjack. I'm sure there's all kinds of them. At least they're dressed that way. I'm sure there's a lot of buffalo plaid Carhartt out there. A lot of weekend warriors.
Yeah, this place that we're staying is a lot more. It's not a cabin anymore. It's like
It's a nice house.
It's like a mansion, and I'm like, oh wow, everything's updated, everything's new.
That's nice though
Still
too,
a hot
boy.
tub.
You get the run of the place.
Yeah,
You don't want some old rickety shack.
He was showing me the pictures. It looks real nice.
Yeah, was it just an Airbnb?
Yeah. But
Hey, your Cleveland Guardians are playing the Seattle Mariners. They went all the way up to 5, and 4:10 this afternoon is when that game will start. It's the first of 4. They ended up winning twice against the Padres, 3-1 and 7-0 last night. By the time we went off the air, I think it was 6-0. The final there was 7-0. Shout out the Padres. That's a good team right now. So Guardians, Mariners this afternoon at 4:10. Of course, I'll keep you apprised of what's going on there, since you'll be locked in rapt attention to this show and won't really know what's going on. There's simply no other way to get information on the ball game than me keeping you apprised of what's happening there.
Actually, Alan, there's plenty of different ways.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm just going to say.
There are plenty of different ways. I mean, they're airing the game on 2 doors down from us on WTAM 1100.
And this is a nationally televised game. Well, nationally streamed on YouTube,
Uh-huh.
which is something YouTube's trying to do.
Yeah.
Stream some baseball games.
Yeah.
To get those kids on YouTube to turn off all those unboxing videos.
Just get
and
the
watch
kids.
something even more boring.
Get the kids into America's pastime, right? Why not?
Hey, kids, you like watching someone open a toy that you're never going to touch. How would you like to watch a ball get thrown around a little bit?
Yeah.
Yo, I can't even, after I started watching slot machine videos, I can't even like come at the kids who watch unboxing.
Dude, I'm with you. You got to be really careful because you sit there and you go, these stupid kids watching somebody open up. But if you watch one unboxing video, you're transfixed. And I don't know why.
Well, that's how
you sit there like a dope watching this person do this. And it's adults too. It's not kids. I mean, the kids, I think early on got rich. You know, civilian kids with their own toy aisle and Target now. But like adults, you go, I got the new, doing these because you have to. You have to do these overly detail-oriented,
dramatic,
because you got to have some dumb 5-minute video about an action figure you bought as a grown man. But you get just locked in.
Dude,
That's stupid.
It is a gateway drug. It's fundamentally moronic.
I will absolutely not get sucked into that. I'll stick with my sneaker videos where they're cleaning sneakers or restoring sneakers or oh no. They're taking them out of a box.
Oh, God.
I've already begun watching.
But are you watching? I would think that watching a sneaker restoration video, there might be something satisfying about that. Because
those are awesome.
I was going to say, right. Restoring anything is fun to watch.
Restoring sneakers is really fun. And then the unboxing sneakers it's not as much an unboxing as much as just like, hey, let's check out the quality of this shoe because sometimes they can skimp on materials and stuff like that. So you just
I'll tell you what, I'm with you. I got sucked in the other night. I watched a 3-hour-long Mar-a-Lago unboxing video, Bill, and I will tell you,
How was that?
That's a lot of
holy
boxes.
cats, it was a lot of boxes. Anyway, Guardians Mariners this afternoon here on WMMS. Now, if you're a fan of this show, you know that I'm only into professional sports for the names. I mean, I'm a fan of my own teams, my White Sox, my A team, Cleveland Guardians, my B team, Toronto Blue Jays, my C team. But I like the names. Across the board, I like the names. Remember a guy named Taco Fall?
Yeah.
Taco Fall
Taco
was
Fall.
here. Is it Taco? I'm sorry.
Taco, yeah.
Looks like Taco, pronounced Taco. He was putting on the Ritz all up and down the court there at the Romo Fijo for a while, but I think he spent more time with the Cleveland Charge.
Yeah.
So he played for the Cavaliers, and then they put him on the Charge. He is the tallest player in the National Basketball Association. He's one of the tallest humans on the planet. He's 7 feet 6 inches tall. He's going to play in China. He's going to play for the, Xinjiang Tigers. He signed a 1-year deal with the CBA, Chinese Basketball Association, for, I was right, Xinjiang. I think he got drafted by the Celtics, so he was with them for a cup of coffee. I think they dealt him to the Cavs. They sent him to the Charge.
Yeah, I think the Cavs picked him up as a free agent.
Yeah, he didn't do much, but I hate losing a name. When Barkevious Mingo left Cleveland, I was, and you probably remember this because a lot of people I know emailed me offering their condolences. I was
some weird charges against him.
I don't know. We had him on the Bears a couple of years ago, so that kind of made up for the loss here in Cleveland. But when we lost Barkevious Mingo, I was despondent because I'm only in it for the names. Anyway, Taco Fall is going to play basketball in China, the Xinjiang Tigers or something.
Oh, Barkevious Mingo was cleared of indecency with the child charges.
Yes. Barkevious Mingo. Now, this Chinese team only has listen, the average height of a male in China is like 5'7", right? So basically these basketball teams, they get every dude over 6 feet that they can find and they throw them on this team. There's a couple of Americans in there.
I think they have a rule where they have to have a certain number of Chinese players.
And this team's there's like Taco Fall, I think, is Nigerian or something. Yeah. But you remember a guy named Arnett Moultrie? This is another guy. I mean, he's played for 16 teams in 9 years. This is another guy who's been all over the place. But he was with the Sixers for a bit. He's over there going to be playing with Taco Fall.
Well, Stephon Marbury went over there and played for a few years. And
a lot of these guys do.
I mean, I think he's still over there coaching now, but I think he had like a whole renaissance of his career over there and made a ton of money playing in China.
Some of these some of these higher profile dudes can go over there, whether they're playing for Italy or whatever. Ew. And they can really do a lot. Because he played for the Bucks, he played for Minnesota, and then he went to somewhere, China, right?
I think Jeremy Lin played there, or it might be playing there now. I think
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Once Lin's sanity burned itself out.
Wait, why does that make sense?
I'm sorry?
Why does that make sense?
Well, because he's a very good basketball player.
Duh.
What else could it
other reasons?
No, of course not, because he's tall and he's good with a ball.
Hmm.
That's that novelty T-shirt that I had made that I wear all the time. Tall and I'm good with a ball.
Oh, good with the ball.
So, adios, Taco Fall. I don't know how you bid someone farewell in his native tongue, but we barely knew you. But I liked having you around for the name. I don't know what the names are currently on the teams. Baseball is never great for names for some reason. Basketball, football. Football is the GOAT when it comes to names. And then basketball, baseball's down there too. But Taco Fall is leaving. I've got some kids' corner.
It ain't easy being a kid. Now look at what you gone done did. Whoa, it's time for Kids Corner. Kids Corner.
Well, our buddy Nick Cannon is having his 10th child.
Oh, my goodness.
This guy's aptly named, boy. His third with the same girl, by the way. This girl, Brittany Bell.
No birth spacing? I feel like she just had one.
No. Another one just had a baby. He just had a baby with someone else 3 months ago.
So he's just bopping around and like, I'll get this one pregnant, get this one pregnant, and then I'll go back to this one.
He likes
Okay.
to spread his seed.
I understand that, but like, at least it's with the same baby mama that he had before.
Now, here's the thing. The only reason that keeps me interested, the only thing that keeps me interested in Nick Cannon is, what did I just say? I'm in it for the names. And this guy, it's like somebody gave him a Mad Libs chart and said, come up with your kids' names. This guy doesn't miss a beat. This is going to be his 10th kid. He's 41. Ain't nobody ever going to convince me this guy can afford all these kids. Nevertheless, I don't think it's about that for this guy. Because at this point, it's his hook. At this point, this is what defines Nick Cannon. If you see Nick Cannon trending, you go, oh, he knocked somebody else up.
New baby.
New baby. He and this girl already have 2 kids. They have a 5-year-old named Golden Sagan. Fantastic. A 19-month-old named Powerful Queen. Awesome. Of course, he and Mariah Carey have 2 children named Monroe and Moroccan. Brie Taisi is the model that he left it in a while ago. They have a newborn. He just had a kid with her a few months ago named Legendary Love. Now listen, if you have a kid, right, and you name him Legendary Love Cannon, there is a narrow area of expertise that you're going to be expected to have. He's also dad to twins Zion and Zillion. They're both 13 months old with another woman who is currently pregnant with her 3rd baby. So it's like this, it's not so much just Nick Cannon. He's operating in an orbit of women who are okay being constantly pregnant. And so he's just kind of rotating around because he has multiple kids with multiple women. And it's your life and it's their lives. He's also a father to a child with a woman named Alyssa Scott, a son named Zen. That's the one who died, which is very, very sad. It was a baby that had brain cancer. And so he has said, and mind you, these women are all fine. So it's not like he's out there snagging road beef, right?
Wait, what are they?
Fine. They are, to use Poundcake's phrase, hella hot.
Hella hot.
He goes, every day I just wake up excited as a father. Now, here's my question, because I don't know much about it. Is lupus a fatal condition?
It can be.
It's never lupus.
Well, anything can be a fatal condition, but I mean, because he has lupus. If he's not talking about kids, he's talking about his lupus. So I think Poundcake might have thrown this theory out. He knows he's on his way out, so he's trying to leave it in as many times as he possibly can. That's not a bad angle on this. Otherwise, it's just a guy who's like, look, I feel like more of a man if I had to have a ton of kids. For me, I hear cha-ching when I think of kids.
Yeah.
I love my kids, but they all that's the noise that I hear is cha-ching. And he's got 10 of them. And it ain't going to be his last.
And how many miles?
It's not like, 4 or 5 maybe.
That Mariah Carey money goes long, though, because I think he gets alimony from her.
But imagine being her, and she's got to look at this and be like, this son of a bitch is
Well, she
taking
was
my
first.
money.
She was first, though. So
She was
that's-
not. His first kids were with her?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that was
He has worked a lot in a short period of time.
They were calling her a cradle robber. Like this was back when Nick Cannon was like maybe not his early 20s, but late
He's
20s.
like late or like mid 20s.
So those were Monroe.
So he's had
Monroe-
eight. He's had 8 kids in 6 years.
Yes, because he had twins with Mariah. Yeah.
This says expecting baby number 9, but I thought it was 10.
Also, can we
The one that
refer to them
It's hard to keep track.
in the order of Munrock and Monroe?
Monroe, Rock and Monroe. Ah, boy. So anyway, congratulations. It's all I can say is congratulations to Nick Cannon. I think that's the appropriate response. People give him a hard time, but it's his life. It's his money. Now I have to imagine, by the way, and I know that he's allegedly a man of means, right? But I have to imagine that all these people who are just crazy psychotic to make sure that we plant as many cabbages on the planet as possible are sending him money to help out. I have to assume that that's the case.
Why? Why would that be the case?
Well, because they want to make sure that, I mean, if you're going to make sure that there are plenty of kids on the planet,
But why his sperm and not theirs?
why not anybody?
But why give their money to Nick Cannon when they can pay some lady, hey, have my kid. I want to have as many as possible.
No, I don't mean that. I just mean the people out there who are just desperate to make sure that every fertilized egg becomes a cabbage walking around on the planet. I hope that
There are people
with
out
all
there-
these bundles of joy that he's foisting onto the earth, that maybe they're sending him a couple of ducats.
I'm getting bullied by my cousin and my brother to have a child, all because we're going to the stupid Lorain County Fair on Saturday.
They want you to have one?
Yeah, so I can be a part of their stupid little
Oh,
club.
well, misery loves company.
No, they're like, I'm so happy. I love my kids, and this is so
well, no, that's
cool. I can't
great.
wait
There are
to
a lot of
have
people
another
that don't. That's
Well-
the best case scenario.
Don't they know about Poundcake, though?
one. Yes, that doesn't stop anything. When I came out to my mom, the first thing out of her mouth was, I still want grandbabies, right?
Not that.
Oh. I'm not saying it.
I'm not saying
You're
it.
not saying what, Poundcake?
I'm not saying that.
Oh, come on.
No.
They know you're gay.
It's
It's
not about
okay.
being gay.
Oh, it's not?
Hey, I molest children.
That's so stupid. That is so inappropriate.
Just as this cat
Just
is
as somebody
walking by the
walking
front
by.
window. That's right.
Mm.
I'm an uncle.
You are an uncle. Alan, Nick Cannon has lupus. Isn't that what makes werewolves? No, that's you're thinking of something else. Now, lupus is like isn't lupus when you're it's an autoimmune thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like your body attacks itself.
All
to
I
some
know
degree.
about lupus is from House, and he said it's never
It's
lupus.
never
Never
lupus.
lupus.
That's all I
what it
know
is.
about lupus is that that's never what it is.
You know, people are, again, this goes back to kids and cha-ching, and I know it's more than that, understandably, but people are like, well, Eddie Murphy has a bunch of kids. But Eddie Murphy has $1 billion, too. I know Nick Cannon has 40 jobs, but I guarantee none of them are, Nick Cannon's probably making $5 million a year.
That's
$5-6 million
you
a
could
year.
take care
That's
of
a lot of
people with
money, but clearly these are his priorities. And frankly, good for him, right? Good for him.
Lupus, let's see, fatigue, joint pain, and a butterfly rash. Oh, that's cute.
Is that a tramp stamp? No, I have lupus. It just manifested
Just my
itself
butterfly
in a
rash.
really cute way. If the name is Moroccan, don't come a knockin', somebody said. Yeah, that's a good way to do it, too. And when that kid grows up, that's what I'm saying. When you have a little kid, even if they have a dopey name, you go, oh. But then they get a little bit older, and kids are dicks. So they end up in school where other kids are giving them a hard time. Who knows? Maybe they'll be in a sea of other kids with weird names. But when you're named Luscious Love, what was his name? Luscious Love
Lupus.
Cannon? No,
Love
Lupus
Cannon?
Cannon. Just
long,
go straight to
long
the
love cannon.
something.
Legendary
Long Love
Love.
Cannon.
Loaded-
Legendary Love
Legendary.
Cannon.
There you go.
Loaded
Yes.
love cannon.
Huh?
Loaded love cannon.
Loaded Love.
That's Nick
That
Cannon.
was a Kiss song. My love cannon.
You're thinking of
Love
you're
Gun?
thinking no, she's thinking of Emotion Pistol,
You're right. You're
which
right.
is one of the best Kiss songs of all time. It was a B-side for I Was Made for Lovin' You, which was widely derided upon its release. They were like, "Oh, look at Kiss selling out." And they said, "Oh yeah, asked and answered.
Take that.
Take that. Here's our
Brother.
new song, Emotional Pistol." I think that's what it's called. You're thinking of Spinal Tap's "Lick My Love Pump," is what you're
I
thinking.
don't think you know what I'm thinking.
Oh, I mean, probably. If you knew what I was thinking, you'd probably have some different thoughts on it. So anyway, congratulations to luscious, legendary Cannon.
Love Gun.
Oh, Love Gun. That's what it was.
There it is.
Right? It wasn't Sexy Firearm?
I don't think so.
See,
All right.
Ronnie,
Punani
the
Pistol?
gun is his.
Ah.
Oh. And they kind of explain it to you with the lyrics, too. So they can do something. All right. I've got to take a break. If you want to text 35192, AlanCoxShow.com, want to watch live, and you can leave us messages on the iHeartRadio app.